Sid. Oh, your new companion appears much... Should I be worried?
Jill,
All lies, I'm sure.
your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big but the fact is...
What did you say to me?
As if by magic. Let's just say we've... And at this rate, I've tried reasoning with it.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to her?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men who... We hire...
And what? We're better, and you
But what happens...
That's enough. Any more of this, and I'll come back when you're ready.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Haven't we had enough fighting?
No, I bloody well have. Next time, those two...
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to...
My reputation will...
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac.
Pardon the intrusion.
Out! I paid for these rooms, so I...
Please. His lordship is going through it.
Redeem!
Very good, Lord. Would you mind step...
I'm sorry if I've...
That? No, no, no. He has been dispossessed of his...
I don't suppose a single-edged sword.
Ah.
Then I'll retrieve...
You have but
want an audience.
a condition.
I don't suppose you saw...
I did not. No. Every ill-gotten coin in...
And that's where I'm headed.
I shall speak...
That will be very...
Farewell.
I would have seen to the bastards myself.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Clive. Looks like you're gonna need an even bigger sword.
company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
This must be Ignac's. Nothing seems to... All right.
I hear I have you. What shall I...
Wyvern.
A formidable... Well, redeem here, tell...
A few moments...
You're a...
Master Wyvern.
Oh, Karen drove me... It was me and is you, they believe. Each sword is... There's a...
But how do they hunt?
Why, they use a whetstones, rather. But it is a mineral. And that... Wyvern, it occurs to me that take this, the very stone of which... And a fire.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion.
I am locked. I am once.
And there are many other...
Too many to count. But only one do I consider. And is a perennial... Farewell, Wyvern, may... Redeem! We mustn't...
I think his lordship is rather taken with... Coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interest now. Let's see what... Sorry for that, hopefully...
You learned something.
I did bet. Yes.
No wonder I couldn't get the same one hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all... Good luck.
Even so.
I think so, yeah. But there'd be no I reckon like swords that the... But finishing our blade, and what's finer? Just imagine it. I won't make a copy now.
I'm sure the curse, but just...
Don't you worry. I've been working day and night since I was half... Hey, I owe you one. August.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you. You come and find me when you've got them.
Right?
What do I owe the honor? What do you want? Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
Sid,
I was about to ask you.
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's kiss here, and I was here to do just that.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor. These are curses for an entire...
We're still working on the skies. Perhaps we can find us a...
I hope so.
So,
What I saw was a room full of... but if left to smolder.
my thoughts exactly. Both sides wish to protect their home.
And if there's one thing bad...
What would Sid...
Well... he'd let them choose for themselves.
That sounds like a recipe.
A recipe for disaster. While it's it may... Before presenting them,
And that would be?
to pool our...
When all that...
It appears we have a... Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See...
As you wish.
Don't worry, Victor and I...
Play along.
What he means to say...
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, is she, Conrad? May I introduce you to Jake?
A pleasure, my lady.
As I told you, I summoned...
Victor says that there aren't any men left up.
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his... You know of the 7 high houses? Granted, we have a few boys...
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamel's finest cannot defend this town, that a band of beardless youths could better...
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that, actually.
Conrad's not what you called the... And there's a reason why I had you...
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here, Natalie.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our
Lubor says that...
Indeed, the nobles in the capital. It is only a matter of time.
It is... And while I applaud your... Which means that if our humble town is...
All right.
But you needn't have gone through.
Thank you. She saw right. I didn't say it was good. Now, my scouts should be returning short.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat with time. They may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the...
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandit. All of...
You're not sick.
They don't just want food.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march into...
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert.
The rest, my friend, mistakes I...
That is a lot of...
Then it will be...
I thought you might.
We'll hold them off for us.
And we will...
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
All yours, Torvald! Follow!
Overwhelm us. This one. Too slow.
The townspeople.
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Natalie, you did well out there.
Without you, there would have been no... You saved us, Conrad.
We all saved.
Conrad seems to have had a chance.
I'd say they both.
I take it from...
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army.
Calm now, Victor. We are unite. As for you, Sid...
I'll take that as a... First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts.
I saw it with my own eyes.
I can't do it. I can't.
My lord.
We received the dames. There have been sighted.
With the blue eyes. They've taken so many.
Akashic, but...
And what of your mistress?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison top.
Then we'll look for her then.
Four left for more in the captain's orders.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those... We've tried, what more would you...
I would have you do your duty. Those and protect them I shall. In case you have forgotten, the people, but more than that, your sisters, so you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are...
She speaks the truth, you know. This here. What we have left is our lot. Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a... I'll have a word with her.
Ah, Clive.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you must...
How like you to consider mine.
What we need to consider...
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think...
You're a pikeman, yeah?
I've got family and more. And a pack of them glowing...
Leave that to us.
My family.
Mimi, Pa.
That thing?
Did you see the creature?
Creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for...
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme.
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
I assume you have a plan?
We need to find out...
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me! Get him! This one! Go for him! Sick him! Over here! Attack!
Should I prime?
No. Save your strength. Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for...
You have the
Don't thank us yet. There will be more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Philippe here has convinced most...
Yeah. Hearing that... it's not the most selfless of my... Now me, I never needed convincing. And the people I love. Now, if you don't mind.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to... But it has solved one. And that's one...
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
see that? Tell me you saw that.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back. All yours. All done? Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come again. I may have more for you.
Was one at ours from all over. How is it you always managed?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mother. The nations are still in chaos.
Right.
Clive, we knew now's the time to visit the infant.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you. Even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua!
Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Oh, the moon.
It seems the hideaway has lost its
Blasted
appetite.
book. Here, you put me in.
Are you sure it's me?
I'm all the cook will be. You remember if? So I thought I'd try make.
It wasn't a straight.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen.
I've never been one, so.
A fried mortress of recipe seemed only.
Yvonne said the recipe.
Wow, kindly old fella who.
Fine, and if you.
You do that.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps...
I can certainly...
It's not. I borrowed them to teach the little... My first thought was which almost certainly...
Perhaps a visit from...
I don't like... They were in the atrium when I...
Lawsman Harpocrates.
The young man did a
That's actually why...
Now,
Dragon livers.
one would have thought. I believe the
So we know where to look from.
Saint's bonnet. I gather that one can... I may add.
Meaning that if...
Best of luck, Clive. And...
see the pair that got hauled into time?
Rutherford. Why would he be a moth? Is everything on? You seem...
Oh, I don't know what that... Oh, I think now...
It's all right.
Focus saying she's been sick. She'd never do... I wanted to ask her about... She'd... Never...
Don't worry.
Oh, you let me know...
Of course.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should...
Sid!
Hard at your study. It's not to set it.
No.
Well, not...
And just how long have...
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them.
Just like Miss Middledore showed...
Miss Middledore?
Because that's the only way to...
Miss Middledore said...
Well, then your work is already hard.
They're taking apart...
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom.
You three need to learn to take... So let's have a look at the... All right. Every piece has its... If even one... You already know one of the pieces. This is called the arm.
You're right.
You've ridden a chocobo before.
I'll think about it.
Hold things.
Good thinking. These round parts are called the pans.
I do. Molly, but these aren't for... What if...
What are the chains?
Well spotted. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear.
I have. Miss Middledore.
She puts them in...
That's right.
I remember the...
Not my fault.
We know what parts, so...
Not a bad idea. So...
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the...
And the arms go on the body, and then the arm.
Very good. Ah.
Yes!
Well, with...
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right.
Her hair.
Yeah. Hair's for the future. She's showing us her secrets.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Middledol and Miss Shirley.
You hear that?
Until then, though.
Hey, look!
You don't think Sid